welcome to the Instructional Defying 2021 Awards. This evening we'll be honoring students who submitted videos in the instructional category. The students being recognized this evening included people closest to them in the videos that teach us how to do something new. Presenting the awards this evening are Cable Commissioner Sarah Polo Moo and Melissa May. Commissioner Polo Moo is presenting on behalf of Councilmember Eric Guerra. Both have worked in partnership with SECC on behalf of the Cable Commission for some time. Commissioner Polo Moo is joined by Melissa May. Mrs. May teaches media at Inderkum High School and provides her students the unique opportunity to learn about newscast production from an industry professional as a previous news reporter herself. Mrs. May and Commissioner Polo Moo join us from the SEVA's news studio at Inderkum High School.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. This year's honorees will receive a defining 2021 plaque. Students will receive their awards and be recognized during the award night celebration on May 1st. I'm very excited to be here. I sit on the Sacramento Metro Cable Television Commission on behalf of Sacramento City Council member Eric Guerra, and both he and I are so excited and congratulate all of the awardees and all the participants. I wish I had one of these SEVA labs when I was in high school. So very cool. Congrats, everybody.
Oh, they've done some terrific work, and we're so happy to have you here, Sarah. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Melissa May. I'm lucky enough to be the SEVA teacher at Inderkum High School in the Broadcast and Media Arts pathway. That's the area that we see behind me. So it's such a treat getting to hear students share their stories. And I think especially after COVID, so critical that there are SEVA labs and opportunities that you help provide that make this all possible for students. And for us to get to enjoy stories like Jack's, it was so good.
Without further delay, let's present the awards. Several videos in the 4 to 6 instructional category received Defining 2021 awards. The first 4 to 6 instructional Defining 2021 award is presented to Baking Cookies with Jack. Producer Jack Moralez of Florence Markofer Elementary School. Jack used the help of his sister and mom to create this video to inspire others to bake. Jack chose his family because they are the best, and he loves them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Cookies are done. Let's try them out. Oops. Now I'm going to rate them from 1 to 10. I say 9 out of 10.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Jack. You are quite the baker. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I would like to thank my mom and my sister Madeline for helping me make this video, and I also want to thank Miss Noel for letting me know what to do and how to do it. I want to sponsor News for giving me this opportunity to do the SEVA, and if I wasn't at Markofer Elementary School, I wouldn't be like in News. So, right.
Thank you, Jack. I see you have someone with you.
Hi, I'm Celeste, Jack's mom. I just want to thank, first of all, Miss Noel for providing this opportunity for all these kids. News, it's been so fun to see what they're able to do, what they're able to create. I did a news crew when I was in high school, so it's so neat to see how far it's come and that they're able to include the family. You know, we baked in our own kitchen, and that was, I don't know, it was really fun, actually, and getting to help him out and see what he was capable of doing with it. And I want to thank everyone for that. Miss Noel, of course, the SEVAs for, you know, his recognition for all of it. I mean, so fun and exciting to see.
Great job.
Thank you, guys.
Jack, can you bring us some of those cookies?
Yeah.
That'd be really awesome.
Them, definitely.
I'll make them myself.
That'd be awesome. Just put a few for Miss May and Miss Sarah. That'd be awesome.
Please, please.
Thank you.
The next video in the 4 to 6 instructional category, honored by the judges with a defining 2021 award, is Detroit Style Pizza. Producers Connor Joyce and Paige Vanderspek of Florence Markofer Elementary School. Connor and Paige involved both of their mothers in this video, I know, that highlights how to make delicious homemade pizza, my favorite food group.
Yes.
The video was inspired by Connor's mother's very own recipe.
Now done cutting, and we can eat the pizza now.
How would you rate it, Connor, out of 10 stars?
10.
11. That's not possible.
Congratulations, Connor and Paige. Woohoo! We're so proud of you. It was an amazing story. It looks delicious. So is there anything else you'd like to share with us today about the process?
We'd like to thank our families, especially our moms. It was really fun learning new recipes and spending time together.
How was Paige? Did she help you or did she eat the pizza?
She helped also. I would like to thank the News crew for the support and encouragement in this video, and for the SEVAs for this opportunity and award. And finally, thank you, Connor, for helping me make the pizza and being such a great teammate. And the video was really fun to make as well.
It looks like you have some support with you. Would they like to share something as well?
We would just like to, we'd like to thank the SEVAs and Mrs. Knoll for giving the kids an opportunity to come together to do something really fun. It's just really great to see them do something that we love to do, which is baking and cooking, and we appreciate their hard work, and we're really proud of everything they did to make this wonderful pizza that our families were able to enjoy.
So jealous.
So jealous. Yeah. Feel free to cook for us anytime.
Yes.
Congratulations. We are so proud of you, and it's just a time and a story that we can all treasure. Good job, everybody.
Another 4 to 6 instructional defining 2021 award is presented to How to Make Albondigas. Producer Aelah Velazquez of Florence Markofer Elementary School. Aelah created her video starring her mom, who has always known how to make Aelah's favorite recipes that she has now decided to share with everyone. Thank you, Aelah, for that.
When you're done, put it in a soup bowl and sprinkle some lemon juice on it. And I like to add tahini. Don't put too much. I hope you try this recipe and enjoy it as much as me and my family do.
Congratulations, Aelah. Woohoo! Would you like to say a few words? How did it go?
It was actually really nice. I would like to thank my teacher, Miss Knoll, from Florence Markofer Elementary. She helped me with how to use cameras and how to make that supplies and stuff, microphones. And she taught me how to use the program. And I would also like to thank my mom, because my mom and dad were supporting me throughout my journey. And thank you for picking my SEVA to be on this.
You did a great job.
Parents are the best, aren't they?
Yeah.
Would they like to say something?
Hi, Mom.
Hi. I just want to say, how proud I am of Aelah with all the equipment. I know when we set up for the video, I'm not very tech savvy, and I was like, oh, this is going to take forever to read the instructions. And she was like, no, it's just boop, 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 boop. Step by step, put everything together, set it up, and I was amazed. I was amazed on how much she has learned from the program at Markofer, and I'm very proud of her for her accomplishments.
And I'm just so impressed.
We're so proud of you. Congratulations, and go enjoy some.
Yes. The next 4 to 6 Instructional Defining 2021 award is presented to How to Make Banana Bread. Yum. Producer Blake Boulet of Florence Markofer Elementary School. Blake chose to include his mom in his video, not just for her cooking skills, but because of the daily inspiration she provides to him with her kindness and patience. Oh, I know.
Now it's time to take the banana bread out of the oven. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. After that, baking that for 45 minutes. It should be ready and let cool, then you should serve. That's how you make a banana.
Blake, we are so proud of you. Now, I love banana bread. Watching your video made me want to bake banana bread. I did this morning. But is there anything else you'd like to share with us about the whole process?
It was kind of late in the night, and it was all kind of hectic because we're trying to get everything together, and it was really fun too.
And did anyone you want to thank, or did anything help you put the video together?
I really want to say thanks to my mom, because she helped me film the video, and I also want to say to my teacher, Miss Knoll, for giving me courage to make a video.
Well, hopefully you all got to enjoy some of that banana bread. I certainly wouldn't be able to help myself.
Good job.
I still bake it to this day.
Excellent.
Congrats, Blake.
Thank you.
Let's keep moving with the 4 to 6 Instructional Defining 2021 Awards. The judges also honored Value Your Visions. Producer Iris Murphy of Florence Markofer Elementary School. Iris brainstormed with her mother about possible ideas for this year's SEVAs. They decided on vision boards to help others keep focused on their visions and goals. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Here's the final product. Over here are my school goals, my eating goals, my friendship goals, and my travel goals. Now put your vision board in a place where you know you see it. Your room, the door to your house, wherever works best for you.
Congratulations, Iris. We're so proud of you. Fantastic job. Woohoo! Okay, we've been waiting to hear from you. Anything special you'd like to say?
I would like to say thank you for the Defining 2021 Recognition Award. My video, Value Your Visions, focus on the dreams and goals you have for your future. I want to thank my mother for helping me brainstorm ideas for the video, and my dad and my stepdad for always believing me. I also want to thank my teachers for motivating me and my friends and family for their love and support. Thank you.
Wow, so well spoken. That was awesome.
She must put it all together in the vision board. It's amazing. Good job, Iris. We're really proud of you.
Yes. Iris, do you have someone there that wants to say a few words with you?
Yes, I have my mom right here.
Awesome.
Aw. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
So we assume you're probably pretty proud of this little lady. What was the process like for you to do this?
Well, we thought about different ideas, things that we do at the beginning of the year. Normally we do a vision board to help us stay focused on what we're doing for the year and to make sure that we have our dreams and our goals in mind as we start the school year.
It's awesome. I need to start doing that.
Iris showed us how.
Yeah, Iris, thank you for that. Thank you for showing us that.
Congratulations.
The final 4 to 6 Instructional Defining 2021 Award is presented to How to Play Golf. Woo! Producer Collin of John Barrett Middle School. Collin chose a subject that his whole family enjoys for his SEVA video. That's really cool. Mm-hmm. He even had his dad act as a talent in this video about golf. Go, Dad!
The tee box is where you start, and when you're at the tee box, you should use a driver because that's what's going to get you the farthest. When you hit off the tee box, you're probably going to land on the fairway, and when you're on the fairway, you should try and use an iron. The green is the area that has the hole that you're trying to get your golf ball into. And when you're on the green, you typically want to use a putter.
Yeah, they got the whole family involved. Congratulations, Collin. We're so proud of you. Woo, good job. So tell us, can you share a few words about how it went for you?
The video was pretty hard to make because the first time, so we went to the golf course and we were filming. And so I got the footage on the camera, and then we came back, and we don't know how, but we lost some of the footage the first time. So we had to film, so that was pretty tough. But it was definitely a lot of fun going out and filming with my family to make this. So, yeah.
So learning a little bit about overcoming challenges.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And anyone you want to thank, Collin, that helped it all come together for you?
Yes. So, well, first I'd like to thank my media teacher, Mr. Darrow. Yeah, and then I'd like to thank my parents also for helping me with this video. I don't think I could have done it without them. They're definitely a big help. So, and yeah.
Good job, Dad.
Yeah, good job, Dad. And speaking of good job, Dad, does Dad want to say a few words?
Yeah, no, absolutely. First of all, thanks for having us on, and to the SEVA Association for putting on these types of awards for kids. What a great thing for them, and what a great thing for parents. It's a great thing to watch your kids excel and be recognized for their hard work. And we definitely know that Collin put a lot of extra time and effort into this.
That's great.
With the support of his teacher. Mr. Darrow is absolutely spectacular, shows great enthusiasm, and really just wants his kids to have fun. And I think that's exactly what you achieved this time around, right, Collin?
Mm-hmm. I learned a lot from this video, so it was definitely fun to make it.
That's awesome. Well, are you guys going to go out and play golf soon?
Yeah.
Again?
Last week.
Nice.
Good. Keep it up. Congratulations. You did a great job, Collin. And thanks for participating, Dad, making it a special family video. Good job, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
Our pleasure. Woo. Nice swing, too. That was pretty good.
Now for the 7 to 8 instructional category. There were 2 videos recognized by the judges for the Defining 2021 category. The first video is How to Cook Thanksgiving Dinner. Woo. Yum. Producer Stephen Gibson of Katherine Albiani Middle School. Stephen got help from his entire family while making this video about cooking Thanksgiving dinner. His family helped mentor him by showing him how to put together the whole meal. That's awesome. Good family time.
First, you're gonna wanna peel your potatoes, then you wanna wash them in cold water, and then you're gonna wanna boil them. And this is our mashed potatoes in the cold water. So here is our potatoes boiling, and now we're gonna add kosher salt. And now for our potatoes here, as you can see, it's starting to boil up a little bit. And yeah, soon we'll smash them and then get ready for mashed potatoes.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Stephen. We're so proud of you. So impressed. You look like a chef. I assume you probably are a chef, obviously. Now, is there anything you'd like to share with us or anyone you want to thank that helped you with the video?
Yes. I'd like to thank you guys and the SEVA judges for choosing my video. I was super surprised. I put a lot of time and effort to it, and so did my parents. I wanted to thank my parents for helping me in videotaping our entire Thanksgiving dinner preparation. It was super fun, and I can't wait to do it again.
Oh, come to my house and cook Thanksgiving dinner.
Good job, Stephen. We're so proud of you.
The next 7 to 8 Instructional Defining 2021 Award is presented to Brookies with a Twist. Producers Kiki Fielden, Gilly Bunse-Johnson, and Maddy Bunse-Johnson of Andrew Carnegie Middle School. This group of producers had a great time coming together to share an old family recipe that holds many memories. The group put their own special twist on creating this video that will surely inspire others to make this delicious treat, which I personally can't wait to try. Because I've never had it before. This sounds amazing.
We're definitely in.
Then cut the brookies into shareable sizes once they've cooled off and you've taken them out of the pan. A good tip, the best way to enjoy your brookies is with the friends who helped make them.
Ladies, congratulations. We are so proud of you and hungry.
Yes.
So tell us, is there anything you'd like to say? How did it go for you? Anyone you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my media teacher, Mr. Knight, and my sister,
for making the video. She made the experience much more fun than I could have imagined. And then Kiyomi, if she didn't want to do this with me, I wouldn't have done it. And then my mom for letting us use her kitchen.
Aw.
I would like to thank Mr. Knight for introducing me to the world of media and producing and guiding all of us along our filmmaking journeys. I would also like to thank Maddy for inviting me to work on this awesome project with her, and Gilly for helping us make this video and lending us her camera. And thank you to their mom for taking us grocery shopping for the ingredients. And I would like to thank my family for supporting me in my media journey.
I love it. Sounds like a big team effort.
Great job. And what a special memory. All the friends working together to work on that together and with your family. Thank you so much. You guys did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
In the 9 to 12 instructional category, the judges gave the Defining 2021 award to Caring for Grandparents. Producer Ethan Ho of Franklin High School. Ethan Ho used this opportunity to share a very important message. Spend time with your grandparents to brighten their life and yours. Ethan has recently shared more time with his grandfather since losing his grandmother, and it has brought joy to his life. He encourages others to do the same.
How can a grandchild help care for their grandparents? First, set a regular time to visit and interact with them. Second, provide entertainment for your grandparents. Third, assist the grandparents with personal care. Last but not least, remember to do all three with a loving attitude. Now, what are you waiting for? Go and help to care for your grandparents with a loving attitude, and you will feel good about yourself too.
I'm not crying, you're crying. That was awesome.
Video.
Yeah,
Thank
beautiful.
You. Congratulations, Ethan. What a beautiful story. This one just tugged at our hearts. We're so grateful that you put that video together. Is there anything you'd like to share with us about how it went for you or anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank God for all the opportunities that He's given me in making this video and for allowing me to still spend time with my grandparents as they're getting older. I think caring for grandparents is very important, and I believe that grandchildren can be a big part of that. And I just want to thank my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, and my extended family for all the help that they've given me.
Special memory, and what a special family. Thank you.
Yeah, we need more Ethans in the world.
I think so.
And Ethan, I see, and we all see that you have a family member there. Would they like to say anything?
Yeah, I hope this video will help my sons to remember their grandpa and know how to take care of their parents in the future.
You must be very proud, Dad. Yeah, very proud. What a special video. Thank you for sharing not only the message with the video, but just your time and your skill. We're so proud of you, Ethan. Congratulations.
Yeah. Great job.
Woo!
Thank you.
Congratulations to everyone who entered videos. Your work is so impressive. And congratulations to the award winners and their families.
Yeah, what a special thing to be part of, and how special having you here to get to see how it all comes together.
It's been great to sit alongside you, Melissa. You guys are all doing such great work with these SEVA labs, and I am so hungry after these. So hungry.
That's just one of the many benefits of the SEVA lab. So, you know, it's so nice that students can share what they're passionate about. We heard about food, we heard about families.
Yes.
And it's all letting them share their stories is what it's all about. So thank you so much, all students. Keep creating, keep sharing your stories, and keep those SEVA awards coming. It's such a privilege to get to see them.
Yep, and please stay tuned to watch the full versions of each of tonight's winners. We hope to see all of you at award night.
Don't miss it, May 1st. See you then.
Congratulations to the winners. As a reminder, all of this week's winners will be recognized during award night on Sunday, May 1st. Stay tuned for the full version of tonight's winners and join us tomorrow at 5 p.m. as we highlight all of the week's Defying 2021 honorees. Thanks!
My name is Jack, and today I'm going to show you how to make peanut butter cookies with my family's recipe. First, we need to set your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, make the dough. The recipe calls for 1 cup of sugar, here is the sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, here's peanut butter, and last 1 egg. Here's the egg. And lastly, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Go. Now we're going to line up your cooking plate with parchment paper. Can't see! After you mix them all into the bowl, you need to start taking out medium scoops of the dough. After flatten them with a fork. Flatten them with a fork, sprinkle sugar on top, then set them in the oven. It's nice and good. Action. You can have an adult help you. Set them in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes. You can have an adult help you if you need to. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! These are done. Let's try them out. Now I'm going to rate them from 1 to 10. I say 9 out of 10. These cookies are really good. I hope you liked my video and give these cookies a try. Bye, everyone.
Hey, we're making pizza! Hi, I'm Connor.
And I'm Paige.
And today we're making Detroit-style pizza.
Okay, what is Detroit-style pizza?
Detroit-style pizza is the cheese goes all the way to the crust and is cooked in a steel pan.
Okay.
And the sauce also goes on top.
Okay, that's interesting.
Here's our ingredients.
612 grams of bread flour.
Check.
68 grams of semolina.
Yep. What's semolina, by the way? It's a special type of flour.
Okay. 476 grams of water.
Check.
What was in the water that makes it so foggy?
It was yeast.
5.2 grams of yeast.
Yep.
Very important. 13.6 grams of salt.
Check. And that's all. Now we need to mix it up.
What's that?
It's a Danish dough whisk.
Why are you doing that though?
So it gets all doughy.
Okay.
Now get the dough off the hook.
Make sure to wash your hands.
Yes. You want to knead the dough in a stand mixer for 3 minutes at the lowest speed. Mix on second speed for 2 minutes. Now you de-bowl it and put some olive oil in the bowl. Scraper will help.
Cover the bowl and let it rest for 30 minutes. Shower cap works great for covering the bowl.
30-minute trampoline break.
Let's go.
Now we stretch and fold the dough. First get your one hand with olive oil all over it, and then slowly bring it up and fold it over. Now do that again. Now cover it again and wait another 30 minutes. Quad break.
Where did that net go?
It is around here.
Oh, hair gel.
Now separate the dough into 2 oil containers. Put the dough in the refrigerator for 24 hours to 72. The dough was rising in the fridge for 3 days. And this is what it ends up looking like.
I got a bubble.
And these are the special pans that you can use that you need to put some olive oil in. Then you rub the oil all around the sides and on the bottom. Detroit style pizza got its name because they used to use these types of pans in cars and oil pans, but then they started using them for pizza. But of course they cleaned them out first. Slowly press it all out to the edges. That's me, I first popped the bubbles. And it's okay if it doesn't make all the way to the edges, since we'll let it rest. Now let it rest for half an hour.
Otherwise known as 30 minutes. Nobody wants a flat pizza. Don't pop the bubbles.
So you don't pop any of the bubbles, because you do not want a flat pizza. Now you cover it and let it rise for 2 to 3 hours.
And wash your hands when you're done.
It has rested for 3 hours, and now we're gonna par bake it for 5 minutes in an oven at 450 degrees.
And this is the part where you need an adult's help.
Yep.
Bake for 450 degrees. Par bake means to bake ahead of time to make sure your dough's not raw.
This is what the dough looks like after it is par-baked. You can still see it looks a bit raw or uncooked.
Now the pizza's been par-baked. And now we have Monterey Jack and mozzarella cheese. So you can either put all cheese on and then pepperoni, or pepperoni, then cheese, and then sauce, or you can bake it and then put the sauce on, or you can bake it with the sauce. The sauce has to go last though. So let's start putting our cheese or pepperoni on. You want the cheese to touch the edge since it gets cheesy on the side. So now you put the pepperoni on. Now we're gonna add the sauce. You can do it any way you want. You can do it diagonal or up and down.
Be creative.
Side to side, or just drizzle it on. Now you bake for 10 minutes at the same degrees, and make sure to have a parent's help. Now you will add some of Parmesan cheese with this grater. Now you add oregano leaves to your pizza. So now he is cutting the edges so it will come out when you put it on a cutting board. So it will be easier.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sorry, Kiki.
Now we cut it with the pizza cutter. Again, have a parent do it. Now done cutting, and we can eat the pizza now.
How would you rate it on out of 10 stars?
10. 11.
That's not possible.
That's good.
Okay, it's better than I thought it would be.
I give it an 11 out of 10.
10 out of 10 is good. Hi, my name is Aelah Velazquez, and I'm going to share with you one of my favorite foods that my mom makes. It's called Albondigas, and it's meatball soup. The ingredients are tomatoes, onions, cilantro, or you could use fresh mint, 2 eggs, carrots, and Brussels sprouts, red potatoes, ground turkey, and zucchini, white rice, salt and pepper, and lemon. First, you cut up the potatoes into cubes and pour them into the stock pot. While the potatoes are boiling, dice the tomatoes, onions, and cilantro. Cut your zucchinis in half. I'm using the green and yellow kind. And cut the bottom of the Brussels sprouts off. And then cut the Brussels sprouts in half. Peel your carrots and cut in 1/4 inch circles. Get 1 cup of white rice. We use jasmine rice. You'll mix the ground turkey with the 2 eggs, tomatoes, cilantro, onions, and rice, and 2 tablespoons of salt, and mix it up with your hands. Next, we will form balls with the meat to make your meatballs. When you're done making the meatballs, they're ready to go into the stock pot with your potatoes. Fill the stock pot with water 1 inch from the top. Make sure you don't pour them on the meatballs. Add the rest of the vegetables into the pot. Season the taste with salt and pepper. My mom adds chili flakes because we like it a little spicy. Boil for 45 minutes or until all vegetables are soft. When you're done, put it in a soup bowl and sprinkle some lemon juice on it. And I like to add tahini. Don't put too much. I hope you try this recipe and enjoy it as much as me and my family do.
Hello, I'm Blake B, and today I'm going to show you how to make banana bread. So the ingredients are 4 to 5 very ripe bananas, sea salt, vanilla extract, a stick of butter, baking soda, 2 large eggs, beaten, all-purpose flour, brown sugar, a pan, a mixing machine, and non-stick spray to make the pan not sticky. You also want to mash the bananas, like this. Hello, this is the ingredients part. So you want to get your pan and spray it a little bit, which I already have, but that was just a demonstration. And then you want to take the pan and put it to the side. Then the ingredients are 1 3/4 of all-purpose flour, 1 stick of butter, a cup of brown sugar, a little dollop of vanilla extract, 2 eggs, large, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, and your 4 or 5 mashed. Hello, welcome back. So now we are going to add the ingredients. So first, you're going to add your 2 large eggs first. Then you're going to get your fully melted stick of butter, put it in here. Cooled, remember. And you also need your little dollop of vanilla extract. Remember, not too much. Now we're going to add to the solids first. And also a little trick you don't have to add the salt or baking powder in by itself. You can add it to the flour, just like that. See, just like that. And also, you want to stir it, but I don't have a fork, so I'm just going to use this. Just like that. And now we're going to add this in gently. Don't make a mess. There we go. And now you're going to take your cup of brown sugar, add it in there. And also, you want to put this down. Put it into the lock board. And then you want to start mixing. And while it's doing that, you gotta get your banana sauce. Let that mix for a little bit. You should get a banana in with a spatula. Gently add it in at a time. Now, I'm going to let it mix for a bit. Keep it mixing for a while. Now, to insert the thing, the batter, you want to take it, unhook it from the pan, get your spatula again, and now it's time to put your set it aways pan away. So here we go. Time to add it into here. And also, if you wanted to make the bread a little bit more sweet, you take a little bit of sugar and gently sprinkle it on top of the batter to make it so when it comes out, the crust will be nice. And you also want to preheat the oven to 350. Just like that. Now, it's time to take the banana bread out of the oven. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. After that, baking that for 45 minutes, it should be ready and let cool. Then you should serve. That's how you make banana bread.
To create a vision board to help me focus on my goals for the year. A vision board is a great way to visualize what you want for your home and school life. My vision board helps me stay focused on what I want to bring into my life. Here are 3 easy steps on how to create a vision board. Think about the goals you have for the year. I like to separate my goals into 2 categories, personal and school. Step 2. Pick out pictures that represent those goals. You can find old magazines or pictures from the internet. Get a large poster paper and glue on your pictures. I like to write words that help me remember my goals. Here's the final product. Over here are my school goals, my eating goals, my friendship goals, and my travel goals. Now put your vision board in a place where you know you see it. Your room, the door to your house, wherever works best for you.
If you're interested in learning to play golf, this video is right for you. Golf is a sport where you hit a golf ball with some clubs to make it go in a hole with as little swings as possible. There are 5 different areas in golf: the green, the tee box, the fairway, the rough, and hazards. The tee box is where you start, and when you're at the tee box, you should use a driver because that's what's going to get you the farthest. When you hit off the tee box, you're probably going to land on the fairway, and when you're on the fairway, you should try and use an iron. The green is the area that has the hole that you're trying to get your golf ball into. And when you're on the green, you typically want to use a putter. The rough is the area next to the fairway, and it is hard for your golf ball to move in, so you should try and avoid your golf ball landing in it. Finally, hazards. Hazards are the areas that you want to avoid the most because they can be sand traps or water. Sand traps are pretty hard to get out of. So if you landed one, you should use a sand wedge because that's what's gonna get you the highest chance of getting out. The water is the worst area to land in because if you land in it, you lose your golf ball, you try again, and it costs you 1 swing. When you swing, you want to make sure to keep your eye on the ball, follow through, and line up your feet so that the side of your feet is facing the hole. When you putt, you only want to do little swings or the ball will probably go too far. And you should try and use the line on your putter because it will help you aim. I hope this video helped improve your golf skills, and if you want to practice, go to any local golf range near you. Hello everyone, my name is Steven, and today I'll be showing you guys how to make a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. Here we have our turkey and what we're going to be using. So we have obviously our turkey, we have carrots, we have parsley, celery, garlic, chicken broth, stuffing, gravy, injectable butter, thyme, rosemary, apples, and our turkey brine. And now for our yams, we have 1 full stick of butter, brown sugar, sweet potatoes, and marshmallows. And now for our mashed potatoes, we have butter, golden potatoes, garlic, milk, and my personal favorite, Williams-Sonoma gravy. For our salad, we have baby spinach, we have bacon bites, sunflower kernels, and avocado, chopped up carrots, a red onion, tomatoes, Colby Jack cheese, and my mom for some reason loves raisins, so she's gonna put some in there. And we have croutons and homemade ranch.
Hello, I'm Steven's dad, and I will be showing you how to prep the turkey for the brine. First, we're going to cut the bag open and remove the turkey. We're going to take the plastic off of the legs so we can remove the insides. Neck bone. Here are the insides, the gizzards. Now we are going to wash the bird and get it ready for the brine. While you're washing your turkey, you want to kind of massage the breasts and the drums just to get the meat kind of nice and tender. After you wash your turkey thoroughly, you always got to make it dance and get ready for the brine. Next, you're going to add your chicken broth. Now we're going to add our brine.
Now, Dad, what makes that brine so special?
Herbs and Spices is from a radio show that I love. Now we're going to add 32 ounces of water. And to mix it.
And
now we're going to add another 32 ounces of water. Now we're going to take our bird and put it in the brine. Breast down. Now we're going to cover the bird with water and ice until it completely covers the whole bird. Now it's above the turkey. You're going to mix it all well and finish it off with ice so it stays nice and cool throughout the night so you do not get salmonella.
So now we have to let it sit for over 24 hours, and thank you, Dad, for helping us brine our turkey.
You're welcome very much.
So we'll let our turkey brine for over 24 hours, and tomorrow we'll inject it with butter and put seasoning on it. So guys, officially it has been over 24 hours, and now it's time to wash off the brine and inject it with juices and seasoning. Now you're gonna wash the brine off of the turkey and give it a more of kind of a massage and cover the turkey and make sure everything is out of the... So now we'll be pouring our olive oil all over the turkey and be rubbing it in from the insides. Now guys, you'll want to put garlic powder and black pepper all over the bird so it's nice and seasoned. So now we'll be stuffing our turkey with our mix that has carrots, celery, onion, and garlic. And here we go. Okay guys, so now we'll put rosemary and thyme all around the bird and kind of on top of it. Some inside, some under the legs, some under the wings, so yeah. So now me and my dad will put tinfoil all over the bird and then let it rest for the night. And then tomorrow we will cook it and stuff apples in it because otherwise the apples would rot. But yeah, here we go. Okay guys, so now it has been over 24 hours with our marinade, and now we're gonna put it in the oven for 500 degrees, and we're gonna pour half a cup of chicken broth and 2 cups of apple juice. Okay guys, so now it's time to put it in the oven, and my dad's gonna do it since it's super heavy.
You gotta put legs back.
So it has been 30 minutes, and this is our turkey so far. Now we're gonna take it out and baste it with the juices and basically cover the whole bird again, just trying to give it more flavor. And now we have to turn the oven down to 300 degrees. Now we're gonna check the turkey's temperature. And it is 111, 112. First, you're gonna wanna peel your potatoes, then you wanna wash them in cold water, and then you're gonna wanna boil them. And this is our mashed potatoes in the cold water. So here is our potatoes boiling, and now we're gonna add kosher salt. And now for our potatoes here, as you can see, it's starting to boil up a little bit. And yeah, soon we'll smash them and then get ready for mashed potatoes. So guys, now we'll be smashing our potatoes. And then after we're done smashing our potatoes, we'll put it in with milk and butter. Here is the sweet potatoes, and now it's time to add the mix. What my family does is that our mix is brown sugar and butter. So here's me mixing some of the brown sugar mix. Now we'll be pouring our mixture into the yams. Okay guys, this is our yams after we put in our brown sugar mix and the butter, and now it's time to put it in the oven for 350 for 1 hour. Okay guys, so it has been about 30 minutes and the yams are all nice and brown and caramelized. And now we're gonna add some marshmallows on the top. Let's give it a nice sweet, more of a sweet taste. Now we're gonna put the yams back in the oven until the marshmallows are brown.
In this video, you are going to be learning how to make gluten-free Oreo brownie cookies, or better known as Brookies, with me, Maddy Bunse-Johnson, and Gilly Bunse-Johnson. The ingredients for the brownie batter is 2 eggs, 3/4 cup chocolate chips, a 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, 1/2 cup granulated sugar, 1/2 cup brown sugar, a 1/3 cup cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 cup of flour. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Spray the glass pan you're using with olive oil. Be sure to get all the sides and corners. Then, unwrap your stick of butter and microwave it for about 20 seconds. Remember, you can take it out and reheat it again if it is not liquid enough. Then you're going to mix together the butter and cocoa powder first, then your salt and your sugar, the vanilla extract, both of the eggs, and flour. Taste the brownie batter, but not too much as you could get sick. Add the chocolate chips to the brownie batter and then spread it evenly throughout the pan. Then place the Oreos over your brownie batter. This is optional. And don't forget to taste test the Oreos this time. For the cookie layer, you're going to need 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 1/3 cups of flour, a 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 cup of chocolate chips, a 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, 1 egg, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Melt the butter in the microwave for 10 to 20 seconds. This butter should be less melted than the one that you use for the brownie batter. Mix together all of the dry ingredients that you used first. Then in a separate bowl, mix all the wet ingredients. Finally, you're going to add both of the mixtures together, then mix them some more. Roll and flatten out the cookie dough and layer it over the Oreos. I recommend bunching them into balls and then flattening them over the batter so that it's as even as possible. You don't want too many cracks. Cover the pan with tin foil. Place it in the oven. Be sure to keep the tin foil on. We forgot to do that. Bake the Brookies at 350 for 1 hour. You can check the Brookies at 20 minutes to see how they are going. Put the Brookies back in the oven for 40 more minutes. That's when they should be ready. And don't forget to take a water break if needed. Brookie making is a tiring process, so be sure to stay hydrated. Then cut the Brookies into shareable sizes once they've cooled off and you've taken them out of the pan. A good tip: the best way to enjoy your Brookies is with the friends who helped make them.
This recipe is inspired by the Bunse family. One of my sisters can't have dairy, so whenever we cook, we make sure she can have it. One of my favorite things my mom would make was Brookies. I've started to want to bake because of her. My family is a big inspiration for this video and recipe.
Thank you for watching, and we hope that you enjoyed our video.
I feel that sometimes it can be burdensome, but I can know that they don't have much time to live, and I don't want to regret not taking care of them when they die.
But how can we take care of our grandparents?
First, set a regular time to visit and interact with them. For example, we set apart each Saturday night to visit and have dinner with my grandpa. For my grandmother who lives with us, we set a time to say good night to her before we go to bed. When she is not staying with us, we set a time to video conference with her during dinner time, even if it's just for a couple minutes. Second, grandchildren can provide entertainment for their grandparents. You can sing, hula hoop, dance, or just simply be silly. Third, assist the grandparent with personal care. For example, a grandchild's height is good for being a walking stick. We can get shopping carts for grandparents, help them to read fine print at the store, and hold doors for them. For an immobile grandparent, a grandchild can assist in helping to get on a wheelchair, push the grandparent's wheelchair around the house, and remind him where things are. We can also feed our grandparents and pray for them. The last item is the most important item for grandchildren to do for grandparents. Grandchildren must try to interact with their grandparents with a loving attitude. But with all the other fun things to do, how do you have a loving attitude?
It helps me to have a good attitude when taking care of my grandparents by remembering how they took care of me when I was little.
My grandparents give me presents when I help out.
Now, let's recap. How can a grandchild help care for their grandparents? First, set a regular time to visit and interact with them. Second, provide entertainment for your grandparents. Third, assist the grandparents with personal care. Last but not least, remember to do all three with a loving attitude. Now, what are you waiting for? Go and help to care for your grandparents with a loving attitude, and you will feel good about yourself too.